morning everyone. So today we are going to start English grammar, CBSE 10th class, and our topic is formal letters. So how to write, what are the format, what are the types of letters and how to write them? Let's see. So first of all, types of letters. So how much type of letter we are having? We have total two types of letter, namely formal and informal letter. So we all know, as we have studied them from 6th class, right? So we all know about that. So what are formal letters? Actually, formal letters are letters that are written to a respected person, like principal, editor, or anyone, director it can be. Now informal is written to our relatives or friends, not in a formal way, right? So that is informal. And when we use formal, to editor or anybody. Now we will learn about the parts of letters. Parts of letter here means the format, how to write our letter using the parts of that. So let's see one by one. First part is the address of writer. So first you have to write the address of yours. If it is given, then you have to write the same, and if it is not given in the question, then you can write your address. Right now here you can see an example: 20 comma Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Right, so this is one of the example, or you can write any of the address if it is not given in the question. Next is you have to write date after one line. So date you will write in just a one line, that is January 26th. You can write any date. Here is an example: January 26th 20, then I have written XX so that no year is mentioned here. You can also write January 26th or 26th January, both are correct. No one will cut your marks. Okay, you can also specify the year if you want, or if you don't want, it is not mandatory to. Now after one line after the date, you will write the address of addressee. Addressee means the receiver's address, who will receive your letter. Okay, so there will be different format of address of addressee for different type of letters, that are complaint letter, inquiry letter, order placing letter, and editor letter. So these are different. So we will see afterwards, after this format, how to write the address of addressee of each type of letter. Now after one line you have to write the salutation. So salutation can be, right example, respected sir or madam. Okay, or just sir or madam to give you a salutation. Okay, now after one line you will write subject. So subject can be like, if it is given in the example, for example, if it is written that you have to write a letter to the mayor for garbage disposal, so you will write in subject a letter to the mayor for the garbage disposal from your area. Okay, so this is how you will write the whole letter in just a one line. Explaining the whole letter in just one line is a subject, and you will write it after salutations. Salutation will not come after that. Now after leaving one line you will write the body. Body is the whole letter that is explaining the whole purpose. So body can be divided into four paragraphs, that is I, C, E and S. I stand for introduction. First you have to introduce the problem is of garbage, so introduction will be like the problems of garbage. Then cause, what are the causes. Then effect, E for effect. Then S for solution you can also give. Okay, another, after body you will write, after leaving one line, complimentary close. Complimentary close means that you have to close the letter using the words like thanking you or yours sincerely. Right, so this is called complimentary close after you are finished with the whole body of four paragraph. Now you have to also understand that body formula ICES is only complaint and editor letter. After complimentary close you will write signature. Signature here doesn't mean that you have to sign, but signature means that after writing complimentary close like thanking you, yours sincerely, you will write your name if it is given in your question, or you will just write XYZ. And if it is given that you are the president of this, so you can also write the name that is given the question, and after comma you can write your uh, designation. Okay, now Shortcut for remembering the format of formal letter. So it will be very confusing for you to to remember all the things, that first your address, then date, then this is. So what is the shortcut that we can use for remembering the whole format of formal letter? So the shortcut is like यार डांस तेरा सुंदर सा यार सच्ची. So it will be very funny for you, but this is very good trick to remember the whole format. Okay, so let's see how it will help us. So yaar, so the first word of yaar, that is y, will be your address. Okay, now d for dance will be date. Okay, so now t in the word tera will be their address. Their address is receiver's address. Okay, now as for sundar will be salutation. Okay, so first your address, then date, then their address, and then salutation. Now as for sa will be subject. Okay, now y from the word yar will be yours sincerely. Okay, now next the last is sachi, that will be, the s will stand for signature. Okay, the format is like your date, your address, then date, then their address, then salutation, then subject, then yours sincerely, and then signature. Okay, so you can remember, that is yaar dance tera sundar sa yaar sachi. Okay, now let's move on. Now we will learn the types of letter. That is, first is complaint letter. Okay, so complaint letter will be written when we have some complaint, right? Now complaint can be anything, like there is garbage in your area or whatever. Okay, now we will take an example and then we will see the format. So the question is, write a letter to mayor for inconvenience to children and elderly person due to garbage dumping. Now, the inconvenience can be like they will catch disease much more than the adult because they have uh, less immunity. Like, so this can be one of the reason you can write in your letter. Now we will see how we'll write the letter to this question, that is a complaint letter. Okay, you will write the same. Now your address in 2 lines, then after 1 line you will write the date, then after 1 line you can write the mayor. Here I have written the area Jaunpur municipality, and then next line Jaunpur. Okay, so this is their address or receiver's address. Now after 1 line you will salutation, then subject, then body. You can write in the 4 paragraph, that method that I have told you, and then closing, and then signature, your signature if it is written. Now next type of letter is inquiry letter. If you have to get some information from anything, like if it is any institute, you can acquire any related information like of fee structure or whatever. So this is another type of letter. So let's see. Now the question is like, you want to seek admission in a coaching institute of Kota, that is in Rajasthan, for your preparation of IIT. Now you have to write a letter to the institution for asking the fee structure, admission schedule, etc. So you can ask anything, but these things, that is fees structure and admission schedule, should be included, right? Now let's see how we will write the format. It will be same. Now your address in 2 lines, after leaving 1 line date, and then after leaving 1 line you can write the director. After then second line excellent tutorial, that is name will be given, or you can write anything if it is not given. Then Kota Rajasthan, and then salutation, subject, body, closing, signature. Now in subject, if you want to ask something, you can also write fee structure, accommodations, required documents, schedule of admission, and etc. Now another type of letter is letter of placing order. Now you have to place an order. The order can be of anything, right? So let's say for the books. So here is our question related to books only. Okay, now let's see. Question is like, you need some support books and practice material because you are in 10th class now. Write a letter to a publishing company. So here you have to write a letter to a publishing company for some support book of any company and practical material. You can write the name of company, anything if it is not written in the question. But This is very important. If it is given in the question, you have to write that only. Right? This is very strict. Now, you have to write your address in 2 lines, then after leaving one line date, then after leaving one line the manager, JPH Private Limited or Full Marks Private Limited or anything, any book. Then you can write the address 1/2202 Ansari Road and then Daryaganj, New Delhi. Maximum 4 lines, minimum 3 lines. Not more than that, not less than that. Right. After that, salutation, respected sir or madam, then subject, then body, then closing, and then signature. Another type of letter is letter to the editor. So this is very important letter. This type of letter comes in your exam. So editor letter is a letter to a newspaper editor who writes the information on the newspaper. So you have to tell the problem, right? Like if it is of garbage or anything, you can write in the fourth paragraph, that is ICES, that I have told you. Now in the letter of editor, when we got questions, sometimes it is written daily, national daily. Like write the letter to the editor of national daily. So many children write national daily instead of name of the newspaper. In national daily, three types of newspaper comes: the Hindu, Hindustan Times, and the Times of India. Sometimes it is not necessary that national daily will come. Sometimes it can come local daily. Or if it is not given, national daily is not given and local daily is not also given, so you can write any newspaper of your choice. You can write the national daily one also, or you can write the local one also. Like you got the NBT, right? So you can write any one of that. Now comes your format, right? So here I haven't written any question, but this is a format just. So you have to write your address in 2 lines, and after leaving one line you have to write date. Then after leaving one line you will write the editor, the Times of India, and if address is not given in your question, then you can write KG Road or KG Marg, New Delhi. Salutation, subject, body, closing, sign. Now in body, in starting line, this is mandatory to write through the column of your esteemed, not extreme, it's esteemed newspaper. I would like to draw your attention towards anything that is written in your question on the burning issue or whatever you have to write, that you will write in body of the letter to the editor in the starting line. So that is for today. Okay, so thank you.